hate thinking of myself as an influencer. What do you guys think of that word? I feel like it has so many negative connotations in our culture. I prefer to think of myself as a content creator. That puts the focus more on me as a creative person and what I'm able to come up with and produce, rather than what I think can be construed as manipulation sometimes, and even dishonesty. However, this video is all about influencing. It's all about how I have been influenced by other YouTubers, other content creators, other influencers, and what they have influenced me to purchase. And I'm going to share with you 5 bags, actually a little more than 5, that I've been influenced to purchase by other people. And of course, I will let you know who those are. So stay tuned. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community post on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Before we get started, let me show you what I'm wearing, which I very rarely do, but I'm wearing it for the first time today, and it's an Amazon find. It's a dress, blue and white striped. It comes in other colors and patterns, and it goes to my ankles. It's a long thing. It's basically an oversized shirt, and I got it, has dolman sleeves. I got it about 2 sizes larger than I would usually wear, so it's nice and oversized. The reason I want to share this is because it's been in the hundreds of degrees here in Houston, like over 100, not even including yet the heat index. And this is so lightweight. I'm not sure what the fabric is. It feels like cotton, but I would guess it's probably not just cotton. And I wore it out today. We took the dogs to the vet to get all their vaccinations before we head up to Oregon later this month. And it was so light and cool. And for those of you who are also suffering from the heat in our climate, I just wanted to share that for you. The belt is also from Amazon. The dress was only about $30. The belt came with 3 or 4 other belts, and it was under 20, I think. So, and the belt's like this elastic material, which is pretty cool, because then you don't have to worry about what size it is and all that. And the little metal piece just sticks into the weaving. Anyway, I recommend both pieces, and I'll have them linked below in case you're interested in a very cool and I think cute dress for the summer. Let's get on with this video. This is actually a tag, and it was created by Jessie and the Bags, and she reached out to me to let me know that she did this because of the 5, I believe it was 5 bags that she showed that she was influenced by. One of them was influenced by me, so she wanted to make sure that I knew about that and hopefully would do the tag, and I decided that sounds like a great idea. I like to support other YouTubers, so I'm happy to do this. And because I'm so busy right now with all the things with the moving and the job search and everything, having someone else come up with an idea for me is very helpful right now. I'm a fantastic content creator, right? Okay, I will have Jessie and the Bags channel linked below, as well as all the other YouTubers that I mention in this video, and I'll tag some more people at the end to do it. And I'm going to show you 5 items, but make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end, because there will be a 6th bonus item, and there may even be another one mixed into the middle here in the mix. Also, I love Jessie and the Bags name. It's like an old band from the 50s, Jessie and the Bags. I just think that's really cool. All right, the first bag that I was ever influenced to buy was this one. First luxury bag. These are, I think, all luxury bags. Pretty much. This, of course, is the Louis Vuitton Noe in the GM size. I'll give you a little spin here. And I was influenced to get this bag by Hey June. Who else saw her video? I just looked it up. It was 7 years ago that she posted it. And she got herself a vintage one of these bags. Forgot what it was called. Louis Vuitton Noe GM. Just said it a few seconds ago. I don't have the shoulder strap on it because I keep it stored separately. She did a video on this bag that she got a fantastic deal on Amazon or something. She only paid a couple $100s for it. And it was beautiful, and her enthusiasm about it is what really sold me. She loved it so much, and it looked great on her. And I had never really considered it before then. And I don't remember if it was her or if I found out later, the purpose of this bag when the Louis Vuitton company made it, it was designed to hold champagne bottles on a cruise ship. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles and then one upside down in the center. And because of that, it's able to hold a lot of weight. It has a very thick strap, which again, I don't have it on there. This thing can handle putting your stuff in it. And I have loved this bag so much and enjoyed it so much. And I added, in case you're wondering, I added that little thing there, the slider, which is no longer available. But you can get sliders and replacement drawstrings and even replacement handles, I believe, from Dress Up Your Purse. I will have those linked below. I have a whole video on how I've modified my Noe bags, plural. I'll get to that in a second. And a lot of people have found that helpful, so I'll link that video below as well. So this monogram version was my first, but I bought a vintage one that I cleaned with a magic eraser. I have a video on that too, and I killed it. I cracked all the leather because I did it wrong. So I sold that one and I was able to pick this one up in much better condition. It's a newer bag. It's not so vintage like my first one was. And I love it. And because I love this bag so much, I've had a few others. One of which was the petite size. So maybe 2/3 as high as this one in the black or the noir epi leather. And I had that one for a while. That was a vintage bag. Amazing condition. Sold it just because I never carried it. I think I found that because it was shorter that I didn't like carrying it, because when I cinched it, it didn't keep its shape as well as the bigger ones do, so that's why I prefer the taller ones. So I sold that one, but then I bought one of the most incredible bags in my collection, which is the Nomad Noe GM from Louis Vuitton, and this one is all vachetta leather, everything except the hardware and the interior, which is like a micro suede or something. I'm not really sure 100% what that material is. But oh, this bag is gorgeous. I am nervous about taking this to Oregon, where it rains most of the year, but I'll just have to be very careful with it, like I always am anyway. It'll be a summer bag. I love this so much. I just can't part with it. Even though I know I won't be able to carry it that much, I cannot part with it. And I also got this little bag. This is the Noe from Louis Vuitton. I think it's in the mini size. It's not the nano and it's not the BB, so I think it's called the mini. This one has a handle that's attached to it. I have a whole video on this bag, so I'll link that below in case you're interested. These are harder to find than some of the other small ones, but so fantastic. And I got a strap, like a crossbody strap from Dress Up Your Purse, that I can just attach to the little D-ring there and use it crossbody, and it's an amazing size. Somebody else put this little bead on it there. It holds a lot even though it's small, and I love it so much. And I actually influenced Meredith of Living Lux with Meredith to get this bag. So there's just all kinds of influencing going on here. So that was influence number one. Number two is this bag and several others from this brand. This is Henry's Leather Goods. They are a subsidy, a division, whatever you want to call it, of Dooney & Bourke. And Peter Dooney started this company, and here's this little bag. As far as we know, this company is now out of business, but they have the remaining stock for sale on the Dooney & Bourke website. They do have it sometimes on sale for, I want to say 30% off, and that's when you want to go snap them up because the prices are a lot lower then. This color is taupe. I think most, if not all, of the taupe pieces are sold out at this point. I have a whole video, I have a few videos on these bags. I love these. Last time I showed this to you, I think I told you that I was thinking about sending this particular style of bag back. I did not. I kept it because it's beautiful and I love it. This was influenced, and the whole brand was influenced by the person that I found out about the brand from, and that is Coach Craze here on YouTube. I actually found out about them from a Facebook group that we're in together, and she'd posted about them there, but she does have videos, so I will link her videos below too because they are very helpful, and she shows different bags than the ones that I have. Next, now, I was trying to remember who exactly influenced this purchase, because I know that it wasn't a bag that I always wanted. I was always interested in the Chanel Classic Flap, but as I got some dupes for those bags, I found them to be too stiff and boxy, and that's when I learned about the Chanel Reissue, which when I first saw it, I thought, meh, I'm not that interested. I want the Classic Flap with the CCs and everything. But this bag is squishier. It has a base that's made to fold flat and put in your luggage. And the reissues are a lot more affordable, and they have the same layout inside as the classic flap. You have that pocket on the back. I have felt in it to keep it safe and protected, but you've got this flap with a pocket up front, and then the interior compartment that has the 2 small pockets and a lipstick case, and then behind that you have the space back here as well, and then you have the so-called love letter zipper pocket up top. So I don't know that there was one person that turned me around from the Chanel Classic flap to the reissue, but I know that once I was interested in the reissue, I watched a lot of videos on it, and one of the ones that really still stands out to me as one that helped me make up my mind about getting this bag is a comparison video that Yota Style did between the reissue 227. She has one in black. Mine is in bronze. She compared that with her YSL Lulu bag, and she did a what fits in this, and it fits so much. And that's what convinced me. I was like, oh my God, you can fit that much in this bag? Really? So it looked to be really a workhorse. She definitely influenced my decision to go ahead and get one. Not to mention we had many conversations behind the scenes about it that also influenced me. Now I do have another Chanel reissue in turquoise up here, and that one I saw from Jill Maurer. Let me know in the comment section if you remember Jill Maurer. She was on YouTube for quite a while. She had a channel about jewelry mostly, but she also talked about her luxury handbag collection. It's been a while since she was on because she's had a lot going on, guys. And she still says she wants to come back, but she still has a lot going on that's getting in the way of that. So someday she will come back here. And if you have been watching my channel for a few years, you will remember her. So let me know in the comments if you remember Jill, and what did you learn? What do you remember learning from Jill about jewelry or about bags? Because that's the first time that I saw that bag. She used to have that same bag. Not this exact one, but like I didn't buy her bag. Mine's a different one from hers, but put them side by side and they're the same bag. You know what I mean? Jill has influenced me quite a lot and taught me so much, especially when it comes to jewelry. So let me know what you have learned from Jill, and let her know, because she watches all my videos and comments. Let her know how badly you want her to come back to YouTube. Maybe that motivation will help. We are on number 4 of the bags that I was influenced to buy by other YouTubers, and this one is another one of my favorites in my collection. It is the tiny little Fendi Nano Baguette, and I have to bring this closer just because it's so tiny. This is in the sequins, and the first time I ever saw a sequin baguette was not from Winnie. It was from Dale's Addiction with her so-called Purple Rain bag. Is that the official name, or is that just what people call it? I don't know. But Winnie is the one who influenced me to get this one because I really didn't want to spend the money on the larger sequin baguette. And this was crazy expensive for such a small bag. It was $1,100 or $1,200, but I love it. And you guys know, if you watch Winnie, she is the queen of the tiny micro nano bags, and she kind of convinced me that it would be worth it to get one. I'm petting it because it's a little bit dusty. Goodness. She has the same bag but in the purple, and I'll link her video below, and I love it, and I've carried it more than I thought I would. The interior is this kind of marigold silk with a little leather pocket, and then it has my particular version. These have a few different combinations of things, but mine has this little clip here where you can attach it to another bag as a bag charm. It also has this leather flap on the back with 2 snaps, and that's usually how I wear it, with a crossbody strap, and then I'll put it like up here. And I usually have my sequin, black sequin Longchamp, the little tiny one, the XS. They go really well together. And then it also has this chain, which is knotted up now. Oops. Well, this little chain that's attached and will come unattached is a crossbody chain. And for me, this was a great compromise, being able to get one of these sequin baguettes but not pay the price of the full-size bag. And I think really I've worn it more than I would the big sequin bag. But maybe someday I'll get the big sequin bag, and then we will find out. Now, number 5, I actually have 2 things to show you, and then I have a bonus, so remember to stick around for that one. I just mentioned that Dale of Dale's Addiction, that's the first place where I learned about the sequin baguette. Well, one thing I was 100% influenced by her to get are these Louis Vuitton earrings. I'll bring these up closer. It's these here. I forget the name of them, but this part goes under your ear, the earring jacket, and then it has this faux pearl up here that's the stud. So I have other earrings in right now, but the pearl stud up here, and then the earring jacket would be behind it like that. But that's just one little thing that Dale influenced me on. There's something much bigger that she influenced me on, and I'll show you that now. That is this. It's not even Fendi, it's Gucci. If you guys know Dale, she's a big Fendi fanatic, and she's influenced a lot of people to get interested in Fendi. She's never talked about this bag. She doesn't talk about Gucci very much, but here's how she influenced me with this. And I think the reason that I was influenced by Dale to get this is the same reason that so many people love Dale and are drawn to her, is that she has this whole philosophy about handbags that she shares with us, which is basically, don't just buy the safe bags, buy the bags you love. Even if they seem like bags that you will never use, or they're just crazy, wild things and you feel like I will not wear that very often, or you feel like it might go out of style in a few years. And that's so much money to spend on something that you won't get that much use out of. But on her channel, she really encourages people to figure out what you really love, what you're really drawn to, and to buy that. And that's what happened with me in this bag. I loved this bag since the first time I saw it in the store at Gucci, and I couldn't afford it at that time, but later on it popped up on the pre-loved market. And even though I could afford it then, I really debated for quite a while about whether I should get it because it's such an outside of the box bag. Most of the bags I had at that point were more safe and they were more neutral. I mean, those are neutral colors, but neutral all around, and they could go with any outfit. But as I have ventured outside of my comfort zone a little bit and embraced expensive pieces, I won't even just say luxury, but expensive is the hurdle there, at least for me. But embracing expensive pieces that I really love and I'm drawn to, like that Gucci bag, what I have found is that even over time, they are the most beloved pieces in my collection. They're the things that make me happiest when I walk into my closet and look at my collection of handbags. Those are the ones that still draw my eye. And maybe they don't get worn as often because I'm more careful with them, or maybe they don't go with as many outfits, but they make me happy. They bring joy and pleasure, and to me that's worth it. And again, I have found that some of them I do carry a lot more than I thought I would, so that's fun too. And thank you so much to Dale for that, because she's helped me realize that for myself, but she's also helped so many other people realize the same thing. If you feel the same way about Dale, let me know in the comments section. Let her know in the comments section, because she also watches all or most of my videos and comments, so she will see whatever you want to say to her as well. All right, it's time for the bonus item. The sixth thing that I have been influenced to buy by another YouTuber, and this one is not a handbag, it's a small leather good. It is this. This is from Aspinall of London. It's just a little cosmetic boxy pouch. I was influenced completely to get this, and to get this particular color, by Living Life Loud with NJS, who is Nick J. Snell. He got this bag I would probably buy if it was not now sold out. He got the bag in the same color, and I saw his video and he just raves about that bag and about the color. I mean, the color, if you like this kind of color, it's gorgeous. It's so saturated and just wow, it's a real eye catcher and stunner. And when I saw that video, I had to have something in this color, and I found this, and of course I snatched it up. And then I accidentally bought two of them, but that's another story. And I don't mean accidentally like accidentally, I mean actually accidentally. And by the way, the name of this color is Chalk Hill, one word, and Aspinall is completely sold out of everything in this color, but you can still find a few pieces on the pre-loved market sometimes. So any of the things that I've shown today, if I can find them for you, I will have them linked below if you're interested in checking those out. And thank you so much to Jessie and the Bags for creating this tag and for tagging me. Really appreciate it. It was a fun one to think about, because I feel like I meant to say this at the beginning of the video, I feel like I'm not influenced very much mostly because I don't have a lot of time to watch other videos, so I'm just not exposed to other things. But looking back, there has been some influence for sure. So thank you for tagging me, Jessie. I will tag all the people that I mentioned: Hey June, Coach Craze, Yota Style, Winnie BLV, Dale's Addiction, Living Life Loud with NJS, Living Lux with Meredith, and then a few other people: Dawn Loves Couture, Devin Christopher, whose channel is now called Sow's Ear Silk Purse, styled by Gwenny, Ed Braun, James Jam, Dee Dee Bean, and Nancy Carness. I will have everybody linked below, so go check out all the links. We're linking everything in this video, apparently. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you back here next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.